Again. This is the question. Hi, everyone. This is the question that we are going to discuss today. Uh, in many countries, women no longer feel that the need to get married. In many countries, women they don't feel to get married. Some people believe that this is because they are able to earn their own income. So I can make the change here. They are able to earn their own income and therefore do not require the financial security that marriage can bring. So this is the belief that the reason why women stay alone, they stay as spinsters, because they are now able to earn their own income, and hence they don't require the financial security that marriage can bring. So they are not going to depend on any person for financial security. So this is as per the legal contract of marriage. Women are entitled to get the share of the family. So this financial security is no longer needed. And that is the reason why they are not getting married. They are not feeling like to get married. So this is what the question is. So viewing this question as together, two statements are there. Combine these statements and see this thing as together and see to what extent do you agree with this point of view. I have the first introduction there. It is argued that women in many countries either stay single or delay marriage as they are financially secure and no longer see marriage as a means of a financial security. So both the sentences are combined together. It is argued. So I didn't say some people. It is argued, it is believed, it is said that, it is generally opined that women in many countries either stay single or delay marriage. It means they no longer feel to get married, as they financially secure and no longer see marriage as a means of financial. The combined two sentences combined, but it's in a different form, different from the prompt, but different words here. But we have the content there. The topic content is there, same in the introduction. Now the thesis statement, I have to admit there is some truth in this, but there are also some other reasons behind this changing term. Now I have to admit that there is some truth in this, there exists some truth in this. But there are some other reasons behind this changing trend. You can say that. You can say that admitting this thing, there is some truth in that. What is said is correct. But there are some other reasons too behind this factor. This is what the thesis is. I have not agreed to it completely. I have not disagreed to it completely. But I have said there is some truth in it. At the same time, we have other factors too. Now that is explained in the body paragraph. Number one, how you have admitted that. In the past, most women were neither financially nor socially independent. They were not socially independent. They were not financially independent. Their main objectives were to find sources of income and to become socially secure. And the best option before them uh, was to lead, it's not is to lead, was to lead a successful married life. So the option left before the previous generation women was none other than leading a successful married life to find financial security, to find social security. However, both these situations change now, both the social situations and the economic situations. You can see very few women in affluent countries are left with no jobs. You can say that affluent countries, in most of the developed countries, only a very few women are left with job. They are jobless. Very few women are jobless. And this has automatically hiked their social dignity. So when this thing happened, when they have got jobs, compared to the past, they had no jobs. Now they have jobs. Very few have no jobs. When they have got jobs, they have got social dignity. The society recognizes them. The society value them. The social status automatically came when they have got the jobs. As they embrace independence in both the financial and social areas, they are enjoying right now the independence in both the areas. Naturally, they might have thought of keeping themselves away from the marriage, this contract, where they have a greater responsibility and commitment. So when you have entered into the contract to marriage, you have a greater responsibility, you have a greater commitment. So we do have a lot of liability there. So why to take this liability instead?
Ah,
Is it you why to take this liability? This greater responsibility and commitment is a liability. So you keep yourself safe from the commitments. So this was what they might have thought. Now the other paragraph, and I've said that it is not the only reason. So what are the other reasons there? There exist some other factors too when one tries to analyze the real situations behind this changing attitude. The first among those is that many modern women do feel they can better lead a standard life in the society rather than as a member of a marriage contract. If you are a member of marriage contract, you might have performed, you might lead a standard life, but you can lead a better standard of life when you stay alone. Okay? They can even give birth to their own children. Women can give birth to their own children and rear them up in their own intended ways without any legal obligations. This is what this thing is. So this is a situation, this a situation has changed now. Another reason behind this, number two, is because most women look for a long lasting relationships. So they want the relations to last longer. And now you can see very few marriages at present offer them this. So you can see the marriage contract, if it is successful, in many developed countries it may go up to 10 years or 15 years. That is the longest marriage there, the duration. We're having an average 3 to 4 marriages there. and sometimes no. So this is the thing. So it's frequent breakage of relationships is relationships a common scene in the developed countries. Therefore, they try to keep their life safe from such experiments. So why you want to go with marriage and go and experiment your life with that? Even if you want a long-lasting relationship, and if you are trying, if you are experimenting with this thing, that's not fair. You wait, you decide later, or we can do something else. So we have options. We don't have marriage as the only option there to have a long lasting relationship. This is not at all seen as the traditional thing. So the women are thinking something differently. This is the thing. So two other uh, options are there. It is not the social setup marriage. There are some other methods for long lasting relationships, to lead a better standard of life. We have options there. To conclude, it is clear that many modern women hesitate to marry just because they are financially independent and do not need the economic security they used to get from the contract of marriage. So many modern women hesitate to marry just because they are financially independent. It's very clear. And do not need the economic security they used to get from the contract. They don't want that. However, I feel the financial independence alone cannot be seen as the reason behind this. This financial independence is not the only reason behind this. We have some other reasons too, which are mentioned in the previous paragraph. So both the paragraphs are summarized in the conclusion. We can see that. Okay. So I have explained the thing here.